Hola, hola, hola guys, it's me, and today you are getting ready with me today. So today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me video. So I got these products from Betsey Johnson. If you are not aware of who Betsey Johnson is a very well-known fashion designer. She's been around a long time, very well-known and famous for her really feminine, outgoing, kooky, crazy designs, very colorful and bright, very lively fashions that she does. And she recently also released a makeup line, which I have the makeup line here. Had it for a bit now actually. And actually this month, which is very fitting, is her birthday month. Her birthday is actually August 10th, which is today, August 10th, Saturday, when I am recording this video. So when this video goes up, it'll be a couple of days past her birthday, but this is her birthday month. You can get her products on her Betsey Johnson website, and you can also get these makeup products and other products such as shoes and clothing. All of that is on her website. You can also get her makeup on fragrance.net, and right now fragrance.net is having a birthday coupon celebration. So if you type in the word B-Day, you will get 25% off of your Betsey Johnson purchase. So I'm going to dive into what I have here. And let's see, so I have Lush Lash, I have Lip Love, which is some lippies, the Blended Babe, which is obviously the eyeshadow palette. I have her lashes, which are Lash Envy. What else? Sparkle Hard, this is the highlighter. And then I have this cute little bag here, and in here are the brushes. So I'm just going to go ahead and open up the brushes first. Oh, there's a sponge in here. Ah, poop. I already put on my foundation. Oh well. Maybe next time I'll let you know how it works, but that's disappointing, but it's okay. So it does come with a sponge, as you can see in the little bag, with brushes, and then there's little brushes here. So I'm going to try not to use the brushes that I usually use rather. I'm going to be using the brushes that are incorporated in here. Kind of wish there was more of a selection, but we'll see what we do. So I'm just going to open up the bags here just so that I can see how the brushes look, and they're really cute and they don't seem flimsy at all. They don't feel, you know, cheap or like, you know, that cheapy feeling. So I'm just gonna go through them now. So this is a slanted brush, which I most likely will not be using today. I have two eyeshadow brushes here. This one is a little more on the dense side, as you can see. Then you see this angled eyeshadow brush here, and then you have these two bigger brushes, and these are really cute, just standard black with Betsey Johnson written on it. This is going to be a slanted blush brush, and this is a bigger face brush right here. So yeah, so we're gonna go into that, and then the cute little bag that it comes in, which says Blended Babe on the bag, and this is just really a cute thing. I really like this. So it's a powder brush, angled blush brush, eyeshadow brush, crease brush, and the Beauty Blender sponge, which unfortunately I will not be using today because I already put on my makeup. So in case you're wondering, for foundation and concealer, I am using the new Urban Decay Stay Makeup Foundation and Concealer. I will be uploading a review on how I feel about the foundation, the truth of this foundation. So yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so obviously it's only fitting that we go into the eyeshadow palette. So here is the Betsey Johnson eyeshadow palette, and this is also called Blended Babe. So I'm gonna open it right here, and it's so cute. It has a little mirror, and the mirror says "You are too cute" with a little kissy on the corner, and then these are your colors. Let me just go ahead and take off the plastic protective. Oh, these are actually cute. So here are the colors right here. Quite a lot of colors actually. I'm gonna put the link below to all the products. If you know, if you're interested in one product or all of the products, I'm gonna include them below. So you have a nice fair amount of mattes here. So you have some duochrome, some, you know, shimmery eyes, which is really cute. So let's see. I'm digging these colors. It's kind of nice. Now, I mean, the colors, the shadows themselves are a little small. Kind of reminds me of, kind of look dime size to me. But to defend it, on the defense side, they do give you a good amount of color. So let's see what I'm gonna do here. I don't know. I just like having like a lot of colors, but I don't know. I may end up having to use a blending brush or something. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna use a blending brush because, yeah, I just need it in my life. But my blending brush is kind of dirty, so I'm gonna clean it really quick. And actually, guys, what I've been using is the Sephora Daily Brush Cleanser. So yeah, I'm surprised at how good it is. I mean, it really does clean brushes. I was kind of shocked. You just spray a little bit on the tissue like I'm doing now and just swirl around the brush. Comes off, dries instantly, dries quickly. This is not a substitution for, you know, cleaning your brushes. You need to clean your brush with brush soap. Stop, you know, we have that habit. But so look, here it is. Difference, and it is automatic. Doesn't really smell like anything, but it's just so nice and conditioning, and it does not smell awful or anything like that. So with that said, let's see. First of all, I'm going to go, you know what I should do is put on eye primer. I have not been using eye primer for a long time, but I have seen this going around lately, and I was really interested in it, so I wanted to try it out. This is the Anastasia eye primer. A lot of people use this if you are going to do some really bright colors because of just the color and the thickness of the primer itself. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just put some on with my finger. So as you can see, this is like pretty thick in consistency. But I did use it yesterday for the first time, and I have to say that I really did like it. I noticed no creasing on my eyeshadow, so it was really great. I would recommend using it with a brush. I did use it with a brush yesterday, but today I'm just decided. Okay, so I have the primer on. As you can see, my eyes are like super white now. So yeah, so I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called Lulu. This is the lightest color. This is pretty much like a bone, and I just, for my personal preference, I just always like doing that. I just like to have a nice light base for my eyes, as if they're not light enough, right, from the primer. But yeah, I have been seeing that primer a lot. I've been seeing it in videos. So I really was interested in the primer, but I'm gonna say the best way to put it on for me is with the brush. I did it with my finger, which it's not terrible, but okay, a little bit of fallout, nothing too, you know, gargantuous. I'm going to tap into the color Babe, which is right here, and that's like a very light, like a taupey pink. This quite a bit of fallout on this palette. So here's the color right there. I'm just going to, again, I'm just gonna see if this can maybe be transition. Oh, you know what? This is a really pretty color. It's really a lot more, it's a lot more like a twinkly pink when you put it on than what it looks like in the palette. In the palette, it looks a lot more muted. But when you put it on the eye, it's actually more of a light vivid pink, as you can see. So I haven't tried any of these colors, y'all, so I'm just doing it as I go. So I don't know how any of these colors come out right now. As I say in all of my get ready with me videos, you know, my makeup's either gonna look good or it's gonna look like a mess. I have no idea. So I always try to be good, you know, always try to be honest and down to earth with you guys as I possibly can. But yeah, it blends nicely. The eyeshadow really blends nicely. I mean, there is some fallout, you know, I'm not gonna say that there isn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish blending this. Okay, so let's go into Ella, which is the color right next to it. See how that looks. I'm still using my same fluffy brush. This is the Morphe M441. I'm just carefully just seeing what comes out of here. So I'm just putting that on top of the color that I have on now. And just doing some circular motions in the corner and kind of blending a little bit, but not too far into the inner eye, just leaving it over here. I'm just gonna tap in it again. See, I ended up using my brushes anyway. I mean, I guess it just wasn't enough brushes for me, you know. I like to have my fluffy brush, you know. It's good to have a fluffy brush on you. It's, you know, need my pencil brush. So I'm just gonna go in here and finish this eye as well with the same color, and just gonna build it up. Okay, so I guess I should try and use one of these brushes now. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this brush right here, which has like an angled tip. Well, you know what? Not so much angled. It's just really, really, really slight. But let's see what I go into. I think I'm gonna go into the next color, still on the same row. This is the color Cartwheel. So I'm gonna go into that right here and see what happens. I'm gonna go right here, stay in the crease. Interesting. I kind of expected, you know, and I'm really like getting in there. Okay, there is pigment in this color. It looks like you have to build it up to get some color going on, which is fine. So I'm gonna go and just try and build up this color as much as I can. Also pressing the color to the corner so that there's a little bit of more concentration of color going on there. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back and blend very lightly that color. I'm gonna try and do, you know, something that I would not do for work, but then again. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and with the same brush, I'm actually going to go and see how it looks. I'm going to mix Petticoat and Flirt, which are these two purples down here. One is a matte, the other one has a little bit of shimmer in it. So I'm probably gonna, I think I'm gonna go with Flirt first, just to see how it looks. And I'm gonna use the same brush, and I'm just gonna use that same pressing motion, and I'm going to go into the inner corner and go out where I would meet the pink. Okay, so what I decided to do is I decided to take the flat brush that I have not used yet, and I'm just gonna use that purple and go in here, just because I feel like this brush is gonna get into there, into the corner a little bit easier. I was kind of hoping that it would be a little more, you would see the color a little more differently, the purple, but it's kind of merging in with the pink. Trying to see if it'll work. I mean, you could see it. You can see that, you know, there is a difference with the purple and pink, but it's kind of almost in the same family, so kind of disappointed about that. I wish that the color was a little bit more pigmented, and that it looked a little bit more purple, but it's not looking that way at all. So I'm gonna try and do the best that I can at this point. Okay, so unfortunately those colors are a little bit disappointing. I used Petticoat and Flirt, which look pretty dark in the palette, but when I put it on, it's kind of struggling there. it kind of just swims in with the pink, and I thought that the purple was going to be dark enough for that. So I'm just gonna, I don't know, maybe try and save it, maybe try some type of halo look instead. I'm gonna try and darken up over here a little bit, and maybe I can try and save the look, because the idea that I had initially, which was kind of, you know, a colorful transition thing, is kind of not working at this point. So you gotta do what you gotta do, and you just have to you know, work with what you have. So I'm just going to go ahead and just darken the colors a little bit more on the sides. I do like the brushes though. I like the brushes. I do like this brush. It's very dense, and it leaves the color where you put it. So that I have to say that I do like. Unfortunately, maybe some of the colors of this palette won't be you know, too pigmented as it looks like in the palette. So, but what can you do? Can't do anything about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and keep working on this color here, and then I'm just putting on a little bit of concealer just to help out, just in case, because I kind of have a feeling that these colors are kind of on the weak side. They kind of look, they kind of need some help. So, I mean, I haven't tried them all, but the ones I'm trying, which, you know, were the darker ones, it kind of like, it's kind of disappointed about that. So, I'm just going to go ahead and dry this concealer a little bit and see what happens. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to use this color right here, which is Dress Up. This is a nice shimmery color, hoping that it will deliver the color. So I'm gonna go ahead and take I'm gonna take this brush right here, which is not necessarily used for this because it's, you know, slanted, but I'm just gonna go ahead and see if I can use it. If not, I will use my fingers. Well, the color is coming out. Okay. Yeah, color is coming out. Obviously, you're gonna have to blend it, fix it up a bit. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I am deepening the color of the pink. I decided to use this nice dark brown here, which is called Frisky, and I am putting that to darken the crease, and it's actually working a lot better. This color is really nice and pigmented, and it really woke up the dark pinks and purples that I have. So now the halo eye aspect definitely looks a lot better. So I am very happy about this color. Now some colors I realized have a lot of fallout, some have less fallout. It's up to you if that's going to be a deal breaker or not, but I'm just, you know, throwing that in there for you guys. So again, so now the color is looking really nice, really alive, because I was able to put in that nice dark chocolatey brown, and I was able to use the sparkly color again, which is Dress Up, and I put that right in the middle to create that halo eye aspect. And the sparkly color actually did come out pretty well, so that I can honestly say that it does look pretty good. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit more with my finger here, but I didn't have any problems putting it on. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish this up. I'm going to take off the powder that is still around my face, as you can see, and then I'm going to get into lining. I'm going to show you guys the mascara, the lashes, the highlighter, and all that stuff. If you're wondering if I'm going to put any makeup under the eye, I'm not sure, only because if you follow me for a while, you know that my eyes tear for no darn reason. So we're gonna see what happens with that, so I'll be back. Okay, so I have lined, I have tight lined. I put a little bit of highlighter right in the eyebrow area with Benefit's Highbrow Pencil. This is really nice to have. It highlights your eyebrow bone. So I took the face brush, I wiped away the powder that I had on my face. So now I'm going to go into the mascara that she has. This is the Betsey Johnson Lush Lash, and inside it has the primer and the mascara. So I'm going to go and give that a try to both products. Go ahead and curl my lashes a little bit. I need a new eyelash curler. These I've had them like forever already. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, even though I'm gonna be using lashes, but I want to see if this mascara is any good and the primer. And honestly, I do see a difference with primer. So if you think that that's like gimmicky or whatever, and you find yourself, you know, there are times where you don't use lashes like I do, I'm going to recommend you get a lash primer. The one from L'Oreal is really good. I find myself using that one a lot, and I do see a difference in texture to my lashes when I use them. So okay, so this says steps. This has steps. So this says 1 and 3, and then this says 2. So I'm not exactly, I mean, if it's a primer, should it? Step 1, apply mascara. Step 2, apply lash fibers over mascara. And step 3, reapply mascara. Oh, so this is a fiber mascara. Oh, I did. Ugh. I don't. Is it supposed to look like that? It kind of looks furry. Like, you can definitely see that. I'm kind of scared. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do that. Let me go ahead and just put on the mascara. Yeah, that's kind of scary. So here's the brush, which is pretty big, nice size. I actually like nice size mascaras like this. And the color, it's actually pretty good. I don't see anything bad with it. I mean, again, I'm putting lashes on, but I don't know if I want to put on that fiber thing, people. That's kind of scary looking. I don't know, I'll see. Maybe I'll like dare to put on a little bit, I don't know. So yeah. So I'm gonna finish these. Okay, so for the sake of the video, I'm gonna try this out. I'm scared on how it looks. I've never seen a fiber mascara like that. Is it really supposed to be like that? It just, you know what it reminds me of? Like mold that like grows on your food. Like, is it seriously supposed to be that way? I don't know if it's supposed to be that way. Oh my gosh, I'm putting it on my lashes. I'm scared, y'all. Listen, you can tell me in the comments below if this is normal or not, because I honestly don't know. I mean, I guess it is. It's like all over the place. Like, there's no liquid coming out, so. Alright, so I'm putting it on. So my eyes just look fuzzy. I don't know if you see that. They look like fuzzy now. So I only put a little bit because, like, honestly, since I've never used that ever, yeah. And then it says to put the mascara back on. Okay. I mean, am I noticing some type of difference? I don't know. I don't know yet. Let me keep piling on this mascara. Let me see. Let me get back to you. Okay, so I don't really notice anything different putting the fiber. However, it feels like a little bit of that fiber fell in my eye, which is why I did not want to use it. So if you are anal about that stuff, I would go ahead and skip the fiber and just use the mascara. The mascara is actually pretty decent. I think it's pretty nice. It's a decent looking formula. It looks like very natural, but it has a lot of nice color, pretty dark. So I don't have an issue with the mascara. This, however, I'm not going to use, only because I kind of feel like some of it fell in my eye. And I definitely don't like that feeling. So now my eye is like, it's probably going to turn red right now because it's kind of irritated. And that's the reason why I did not want to use that. But the mascara, I will definitely say yes. The Fiber mascara is a big no. Since I have no bronzer from her or anything, I'm just going to go ahead and use the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. Say that 3 times fast. And I'm going to actually go ahead and use her brush that is in here, the slanted blush brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and just warm up my face a little bit. These brushes are really soft. And it's actually dispersing the color really nicely. So that's a nice thing. I do have a highlighter from her. So I'm going to go ahead and use that highlighter. This is pretty. I like, you know, the brushes are nice. I actually do like the brushes. The brushes are actually decent. So that's a nice thing. I'm going to go ahead and just warm up the forehead up here a little bit. Okay, so I warmed up my face. The blush I'm using is from Lovecraft Beauty. These are the colors here, Althena, Delphine, and Oscalia. I actually mixed all 3 colors and put it on my face, so that is what I'm using. And I did use the same brush just to get everything nicely blended. Okay, so I did this so that, you know, my eyelashes can dry, which this eye is still bothering me, man. That really killed me, that fiber thing. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, you know what, let me go into the lashes and see what's going on with the lashes. So this product is Betsey Johnson Falsies. So if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like 3 pairs in here or something. Let's see, 4 pairs. Okay, so there are 4 pairs. And then there is a clear adhesive that is included. So here are the lashes. They look pretty big. I'll be honest, they look pretty big. I don't know if I might have to cut. I don't know what to really think about these. I don't really like those too much. The last 3 I guess are looking okay. I don't know. I think maybe I'll try these and see what happens. So I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about the lash adhesive, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my own. I'm using the Strip Lash adhesive. Who is this from? Couture. So here's the lash glue that I am using right now. I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and try these on. Wow, these lashes are like, I don't know, they're like super sensitive. Like I took one out and it's like bent already. Like, was I that brutal with you? I don't know. Let's see what happens. You know what? I actually like these lashes. I actually like them. Oh my gosh, I really thought that, I mean, they looked so like big and like loud and flayed out, you know, on here, but when you put it on, it's really nice. It's not over the top. It's really nice. I like it. So alrighty, so these lashes are, you know, I'm gonna put these lashes away, you know, the rest of them for another day. And alrighty, so that's pretty nice. So definitely liking that. Alrighty, so I'm going to put a little bit more liner, obviously, to hide the band. But while my lashes are drying, I'm going to go ahead and go into the highlighter. This is the Sparkle Hard highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Yes. Okay, so this is a highlighter and it comes with a little brush, which is a very nice detail. So here is the cute little brush. And then here is the highlighter. I'm gonna go ahead and open that up. Instant Glow for more dimension. Apply alone or on top of your makeup. Alrighty, so here is the color of the highlighter. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna apply it dry with the brush just to see how it performs dry, and if I don't you know, get what I, you know, if I don't see what I am expecting, then I'm going to go ahead and apply it wet. Let's see. Okay, so it does, I definitely do see color, so that is a nice thing. Okay, yeah, this is nice. I definitely do see the color, so that is a good thing. So if you want to apply this dry, you definitely can. The color is there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply it, and then I'm going to put it again, but this time I'm going to wet the brush because I want to see how it does. I mean, if it shows this much, you know, dry, then this is really cute highlighter. Definitely like this. So I'm going to keep it slow right here. This is really pretty. And it doesn't, like, I don't see an amount of glitter. It's not glittery. From what I see, it's really not glittery. Put some down here on the chin. I really like this glow. It really is really looking nice. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna wet it. So I'm just gonna be using my D-Slick for Urban Decay because I haven't been using it, so I'm just gonna start using it for that. So I'm gonna put some more on the brush. I'm gonna put highlighter on the brush, and then I'm gonna spray my brush. Just give it 2-3 seconds to settle in, and then I'm going to reapply again the highlighter. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes, yes, yes. Oof. Ay, ahora sí, mija, que estoy happy. Should I stop applying? Yeah, I'm very happy with this highlight. It's really nice. So now you know, guys, you can use this wet or dry. Try not to get the highlighter wet. I recommend you putting product on your brush. This goes with any brush, any highlighter. Put the product on your brush and then wet your brush. Wait 2-3 seconds and then apply it. That's what I'm gonna say about that anyway. So yeah, wow, I'm really liking how everything is coming together. So alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and just put some eyeliner on top so that I can hide the bands. I'm going to be using Liner X from Kat Von D to go on top. Okay, so I am done lining highlighter. I put a little bit of highlighter in the inner corner. Alright, so the last thing is the lippies. So this is the Betsey Johnson Lip Love, and I believe there are 2 types. She has 2 different sets. So the set that I picked, I believe, were the nudes, kind of like the nudes sets, and then the other one were kind of more brighter colors. So these are the colors that are in here. Oh boy, and I like all 3 of them. I don't even know which one I would get. Does the color stay on here? Apply color to clean lips, let dry for 60 seconds, blah 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 blah. Yeah, so I don't, maybe the colors are in the on top of the packaging. Alright, so here are the 3 colors. I'm trying to see if there's any. Yeah, the names are on the bottom. So this one is Champagne. This one is Malibu, and this one is Girlfriend. Gee whiz, I don't know which one to wear. I'm kind of maybe I think I'm gonna try this one. This one is Champagne. So let's see how that one looks. Yeah, that one's really, it's like a peachy nude type. Kind of wasn't the color I thought it was gonna be. I don't know. I thought it was gonna be a little warmer. It is a nice color though. Okay, so I used champagne, and I actually used Girlfriend on top, just because I wanted it a little bit more warmer. So if you're wondering, this is how Girlfriend looks, which is the one that I put on top of champagne. And then the one next to it is Malibu, which is this one right here. So those are the swatches of the other two. I just wanted it to look a little bit more warm. Okay, so now I'm just gonna set my face with a little bit of powder. I'm using the Too Faced Peach Perfect translucent powder, and I'm just gonna put that on the areas where I am greasy. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some finishing spray, which is the Too Faced Peach Mist, which is like my favorite go-to right now at this moment. Alright guys, so there you have it. Here is my look. Celebrating Betsey Johnson's birthday with her makeup collection. So I think everything was kind of nice. I like the lip color. It feels like it dried rather quickly. Doesn't really feel sticky, feels comfortable. I like all of the colors. The eyeshadow palette, it's okay. There is gonna be fallout on some of the colors. Some colors may need a little bit of help to get a little bit deeper, but it's actually something that you can work with. I found, I mean, even though the pinks didn't work out like I wanted them to be, I obviously wanted this look to be a little bit more vibrant. I had to darken it up with the brown, which I was able to do and save the look, even though I really was looking for a pink look to do today, but the look didn't come out bad. I really like the highlighter. Highlighter is very nice. Dry, you can definitely use it. Wet, you're definitely gonna have more of an effect. I like the little brush that came with it as well. The lashes, I was pleasantly surprised at how nice the lashes look. The mascara, I like. It's a decent mascara. What I do not like and what I will not be using is the fiber lash. You know, while I put it on, some did fall in my eye, and it is still there, and it is still irritating me, so I'm gonna have to put on some eye drops after this. So yeah, it's really bothersome. So fiber lash, it's definitely not for me. I'm sure there are people out there that use it, but for me personally, I do not like it. But I do like the regular mascara. So all of the products, am I forgetting anything? The brushes also worked rather well. I liked them all. They're very nice and soft. The face brushes were really soft, but they did deliver color very nicely, and you can nicely build up the color. So I think that's really a good thing, especially if you're a beginner. And I just like how it just dispersed very beautifully on all of the colors, and the bronzer and the blush and everything else. So I really like it. And the little where's that little bag? That little bag is also a very nice plus, because you can put your, you know, little makeup in here, whatever, travel, whatever the case is. I really like this bag. It's the cutest little holographic pinky purple thing going on. So that's it, guys. Again, you can find her makeup collection on her Betsey Johnson website, but I recommend that you go to fragrance.net, because they are giving you a coupon for 25% off of your purchase for her birthday. Hopefully it's still up when I have when I get this video up. I think it will, because I think that the coupon is for the month of August. They did not include, from what I saw anyway, an expiration. So I don't know. I think that it's safe to say that the discount will be active throughout this month. So with that said, thank you guys for being here with me today, watching me unwrap all of this fun makeup and putting it on. Really appreciate you guys. Please forgive my eyebrows that are very bushy, and please forgive the ultra loud fan that is near my head. So that is the sound that you are hearing. But I will see you guys in the next video, and I should be putting up again the review for the Urban Decay natural foundation. So that's about it, guys. See you in the next video. Adios.